Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, a very sleepy falcon, and this is Monster Rancher Advance 1. The last time we played, our boy Angst the Antlin did okay. He got very strong, but we were only trying to make him a coach, so he did his job, got changed to a coach, and now we have Cucumber the Golem, who is very energetic today. And I was a good boy, and actually watched my own series. And what we are doing with him is we are alternating these two exercises with our former monsters, Angst and Gumdrop, as coaches, who are teaching him the way. Right now I'm going to rest him because we do have a tournament here, the Golder Cup, immediately. I don't need tournaments at the moment. We don't need money. However, the way this game is designed, it's always handy to do the battles because you gain massive, stat gains after victories. So that is what we are doing today. How you doing, Francesca? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you in Aroma. I didn't forget your name for about 15 seconds there. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. Hello, chat. Dylan Cook, Lake Bane, and Raphael are here. Poor guys. Cucumber isn't nearly as bad as some of the names I've given the monsters, but it's fine. And it feels good to be back doing what I do best, i.e. Monster Rancher. When I re-watched the last episode to make sure I remembered what to do, I listened to my own voice. I mean, obviously, I was watching the video, and once again, I was struck by that the Monster Rancher guy thing kind of reputation I have is kind of well deserved. I mean, I don't mean to blow myself, but just the fact that my commentary style suits Monster Rancher quite well, and I need to play more Monster Rancher. That is the goal of this year, now that one of my big projects is done for the year, that is being Dark Cloud 2. I want to get back to Monster Rancher more often, and I have just separated Melvic's head from his shoulders, and that's fine. I'm going to be going more quiet occasionally today. The air quality here in Xenia is terrible, and my allergies are going nuts, so I'm trying to mute myself so I don't snort into the microphone every time my face decides that it needs to do its thing. I really should turn on the air conditioner, but I was not thinking about it. So it's hot, and the windows are open, and all the allergens are getting everywhere in my face bits, and it's not the best. Don't mind that sound. That sound is something I... Hey, look, the game is randomly pausing itself for some reason, and, okay, there we go. Alright. Don't worry about that. I'm directly capturing this from a Game Boy Advance. And you don't need to think any more about it. Why is there an airplane icon over there? Dumper? I forgot his name's Dumper. Alright. Just chilling. Just chilling. We've been needing to work on Cucumber's accuracy a little bit. Every time he attacks now, it's a coin flip. I don't know why. How do I change pan? Oh, B. Okay. Alright, I'm relearning the controls. It's fine. It's only been 6 months. Spam, 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 spam. Spam, 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 spam. There we go. So the thing about coin flips, eventually one of them will get through in Monster Rancher, and this being a defensive-oriented game and a miss-oriented game, as in you miss a lot of attacks, then just having a powerful attack is going to work, because usually one attack will get through per fight. See that? Holy crap! That's why I wanted to run the fight, because a gain of 63 plus 0 stress now, or rather his stress is reset, is great. Golems generally have more life than what I've been giving Cucumber here, life points, but my gosh, when your defense is over 400 in the B class, you're going to be okay. We won! That was great! Yes, praise him. I will not turn you into a pickle. You have done very well, Cucumber. He's like kind of sleepy. Yeah, me too. Believe me, I'm exhausted today. I don't want to do the official yet. He probably could do it, but, well... You know what? With his domination on the B class, he should be alright. The thing is, the game does have a pretty significant difficulty spike once you get to the A class, and then again once you get to the S class. So going up too early is going to hamstring you a little bit, because, you know what? I've changed my mind back. I'm going to keep him in this class for a minute. One of the things we're trying to do is gain the long-term items, and... I believe in Monster Rancher Advance 2, it took me 4 monsters to get there. So if this game kind of has a similar pacing, I mean, Cucumber's only Monster 3, so it kind of stands to reason that we can still use him as a moneymaker for the moment. So the Aroma Pot lets the body and spirit relax, allowing deep sleep effects when you own. We have the Incense. We have the Silver Cup. We have the shiny gems. So, the next cheapest item, long-term item, is definitely the Aroma Pot. We'd have $5 to spare. I'm okay with that. Let's just get it now. If memory serves, when we did the original, when we did Monster Rancher Advance 2, I had the same strategy. And we got the gold, like we got the second best items. Like we would get the sparkle gem, and we finished the game before we got the bright gem. Like those are just so ridiculously OP. So, I mean, we can go for that. Okay. You can fail way too many coin flips. Oh yeah, Pokemon trading card game. Yes. You know, if you mean the Game Boy Advance version, or the Game Boy version of the Pokemon trading card game, it did seem like the coins were weighted against you. It could have just been my imagination, but it sure seemed that way. It was very annoying. Alright, Angst. Teach Cucumber some stuff. Accuracy up 15 points, that's not bad. Oh, that was a good one. Defense only going down a single point is fantastic. So this strategy has worked out. I learned with Raising Cucumber that you basically have to ignore the advanced exercises when they're babies, because that's just a waste of everyone's time. But then once they become adults or whatever, you can start working them on the advanced techniques, and they'll do fine. Today is Cucumber's birthday! Happy birthday! Why am I doing her as the Fuka voice? I think I always did. Well, whatever, it's fine. Alright. No, Cucumber's good. We're gonna skip this one. Next fight is August 3. Okay. The Game Boy game from Pokemon Trading Card Game is no RNG. Technically, you could flip it by frame. That's ridiculous. And I shouldn't be surprised. Game Boy Advance, or early Game Boy games, and for that matter, early Pokemon games were very manipulatable, able to be manipulated. I wonder if that was a function of the console, or if that was a function of just shitty coding. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. I ran a deck that used Darmaxitin, I don't know what that means, which read flip a coin for each energy on this Pokemon. This deals 50 damage for each heads. Oh, that sounds fantastic, provided you actually land your coin flips. Bonk. I had to flip 30 coins, so I rolled 30 dice and rolled 2 heads. Wow. I don't want to do the math on that, only getting 2 out of 30. But, yeah, those are some low odds, man. Good job, Cucumber. He's doing really well in all of his training. Like, it's pretty incredible. He's been one of my better consistent monsters. We just had to get through a couple growing pains early. Ah, it's so hot so early in the morning. The sun's beaming down on me. Huh? I overslept. Wow, you finally woke up. Oh, Zast, I'm sorry. Is Cucumber awake? What about the morning walk? And the cleaning of the shed and... Yeah, we took care of it. I'm sorry, Zest. Thanks. It's not like you slept... It's not like you to sleep this late. I don't know. I felt really good sleeping. This air smell was all around me, and it felt like... and it felt really nice. Did you... Yeah, you did! This is an aroma pot! Oh, I found that in the monster's shed yesterday. This is a pot you leave in the monster's shed so the monsters can rest fully at night. Oh, I thought someone had dropped it there! But now we know the aroma pot works! I spent $12,000 on it, Aroma. I hopefully... Wait a minute, it's named after you? Anyway, I would hope it works. That's why I decided to sleep in, to test the pot! Or, if I don't leave this screen, she's just going, pot! Which, we're not playing Schedule 1 right now, Aroma. Just calm down. You're beyond belief. Okay. Cucumber seemed really energetic. Yeah, even though you stole his aroma pot. You... aroma. Holly would never have made this mistake. I think we retired Angst when his numbers were barely over 600? So, Cucumber's getting there. But we'll probably get to go a little longer. I mean, I don't know how long golems live compared to antlins, but... No, I hope I didn't waste the 30,000. I think she put it back. I think that's just the joke. Or some flavor. You know, honestly, if that's... It's not a bad thing for them to do silly little flavor text like that to teach the player how it works. See, I've still got one. It's fine. Everything's fine. It was just a bit of goof. It was just a goof. I actually, since I'm here... Hey, buddy, I've got crap I don't need. Here, have my mango. And also my mint candy. And also my drugs. I don't need any of this stuff. I think I was keeping it for the sake of just in case. Gives Iron Heart. No, just sell I don't need any of this stuff. Wait. I will use one of... Oh, I thought this was a one-shot drugs item. I didn't realize that that actually gave a status. Like electric proof, I don't really care about that one. But high toughness is good. I mean, that's what we need for the way we're speccing... Cucumber here. Dang it, I wish I had realized I needed to read the frickin' item description. Alright, so you are gonna get 2 rests in a row, and then we'll get you going on the battle, and then things will be good. We signed up for the Ocean Cup that's next week. Ah, good design. Good design! The older Monster Ranchers desperately needed that. The 1 week warning, I mean. Even Monster Rancher 4 didn't do that. Alright, buddy. Let's do this. Ocean Cup. This isn't for the money, this is for the numbers. Age Island is once again blessed by the sea. This battle is held every year, as if honoring the sea gods. Ocean Cup starts now. Pyro, let's win! Okay. Okay, Fuka. Also, Fuka, get out of my party. I need to play more of that, too. We need to marry Cecil. Alright, let's go. See, that's the kind of life points I'm used to from a golem. 419. That's much better. We still will probably be okay. Yeah, his we're so overpowered on defense right now that we don't need that kind of life point. See, and that was a bad one. I wasn't even in close, so that took a bit of a damage penalty. And he already basically cannot respond unless he lands every shot from here on out. Even then, I don't think he'll catch up. Yeah. Spam, 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 punchy, punchy, punchy. Land something, cucumber. Thank you. I mean, we won, which is all that matters. I'd still prefer doing 2-hit knockouts max Thoko, but, I mean, this is fine. And really, anyway, he was a golem. He probably had high defense. Beck, meanwhile, has decent speed. But, yeah, I'm wondering if I need to mix up Cucumber's training, because his power and accuracy are kind of falling behind a little bit, which is a little surprising. And I don't mean numerically, I mean practically. It seems that he's not hitting as hard or as accurately as he probably should be at this point. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, it was just because we were against a golem. Never mind, he's doing fine. Our strategy is holding up just fine. Unlike Beck's internal organs. Clean sweeping so far. We just need to end Kevin, who has not great numbers. Yeah, okay, I think it's time to go up a class, because even if we're going to be using Cucumber primarily as a moneymaker, at this point he probably can afford to go up a class and start grinding on the A class to get cash. It'd be worth more anyway. But really, the ideal here in this game is fight every battle you come to. There we go. Yeah, see, that's where I'm like, he should be hitting the smaller monsters a bit harder than that. Like I said, I want 2-hit knockouts, not 3-hit knockouts, ideally. Well, ideally, I'd want 1-hit knockouts, but there's always a point in Monster Rancher you can't do that, so 2-hit knockouts is just good enough. Alright, go, go, go. Come on, Cucumber, land your shot. Thank you. Well done. Another knockout, another clean sweep, another tournament victory, and another couple $1,000s for the bank account. Hello, Ledge. Thank you for joining the stream, as well as Mimi, both of you. I appreciate you coming in to see what we're doing here. Cucumber is winning very well, ticking that fame up as he do, but see, that's such a significant boost. 58 points in one battle. The Monster Rancher Advance games are defense-oriented, miss-oriented, so high accuracy is important, and grinding out on every single battle you come to because of the gains. Like, that's it. That's the way the games are designed, and if you play into the way the game is designed, you will win fairly easily. Excuse me again for sniffing. I need to keep my finger on the cough button. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do. It's just air quality. I have an air purifier now, and it's really helped, but we have the windows open, and I have a feeling that it doesn't help in that case. Akamura did some research and said that it didn't matter if we had the windows open and also the air purifier. But I'm like, but that doesn't make sense because my window is open, so every time there's a breeze, I'm getting a face full of allergens right in my nose bits. So I was like, because the air purifier is on the other side of the room. It can't be helping me. Right? Alright. Oh, is it your birthday, Ledge? Happy birthday. Happy day of your birth. I did not know. I'm sure I have known or been told at some point, sometime, but I'm very bad about remembering birthdays. Part of the reason I even remember Akamura is because that's the same day we got together. But even then, sometimes I forget. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit 600 accuracy pretty quickly. If only Cucumber's moves were at all more accurate than they are. But I'm still... In this game, I'm okay with coin flips. I don't want to be. I still prefer 70% to hit doing anything. 70 is always my safe number in all games. Baldur's Gate, it's 70. But with Monster Rancher Advance, all the to-hit numbers are very low, so you just have to take what you can get. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. I wanted to do a training, but if I go to the training this week, I'll miss the official. But doing the special training is more for the moves than anything else, because we're getting so many stats. I guess it's more targeted, because when you win a tournament, you gain 2 at random, so... Like, if he gains intelligence and speed, that's kind of a waste of everybody's time, but... No, I still want to do the official this week. So, is he rested? Shit, I stopped paying attention. Yeah, almost accuracy 600. How you doing, Cucumber? Really worn out. Okay, I'll rest you twice. It's no big deal. It's over 90 degrees there. Yeah, we're having a heat wave here in Xenia. It's going to be 90 Fahrenheit for each of the next 7 days, apparently. Except today? I don't think it's 90 today. If it is 90 today, the breeze is very nice, but I still can't breathe, and that's just... Ugh. Not good, especially when I'm speaking for work. Alright, Cucumber, let's do this. That concludes the Agima Official B. What? What's next? Yes, it's the Agima Official B. Now we are expecting... What are you talking about, Francesca? Now we are expecting... Oh, that's the wrong voice. Now we are expecting battles beyond the level of rank C. Get ready. I think something was lost in translation on that one. Did I say hi to you, Lena? Hi, Lena. Hello, thank you for joining the stream as well. Let's do... I don't need luck, Mint. I mean, Aroma. Who's Mint? Is someone named Mint? Is her name Mint? I don't remember who any of these people are. I thought her name was Aroma. Alright, whatever your name is, child. Let's do this. Alright, good job, Cucumber. Just weather the storm. No reason to go too hard. We've got plenty of time. Alright, light him up. No, why are you getting confused at a 100 loyalty? Come on now. There you go. Dumpers in pain. That's what we want to see. Francesca is the cute, crazy announcer. Indeed she is. Like, they really wrote her to be really dumb. Or at least forget that. Like, she's very, what's the word? Ditzy in this game. She's the ditziest announcer I think I've seen in any of these games. And she's the Monster Rancher 4 announcer. She just looks different. But, yeah, it's weird. It's weird that she's this dumb. I don't know what the writers were thinking. I appreciate the attempt, but this is a 2001 game. We were lucky any of the words were correct. Monster Rancher does have that history of not exactly being localized properly. So, we're lucky she's saying anything intelligible. Alright, Cucumber, you gotta land one, buddy. Right now you're gonna lose. You gotta land one. Oh, he's over 70% on this, though. Wow, all that accuracy training has paid off. I mean, maybe this particular Melvic, Antlin, doesn't have that good of speed, but still. I'm not used to seeing anything over 50% for Cucumber. It's 2 down, 3 to go. We got this. General. His best stat is speed. Everything else is fairly low compared to us. His life's respectable. But, as always, we just need to land one. Okay, yeah, so here, now I'm down to 46% or 50%. So, accuracy means a lot, speed means a lot, but it's still a defense-oriented game. Defense seems overpowered, which is not a bad thing. Especially since I've had to get used to, you know, learning how to play defensively in Monster Rancher. Alright, Chinnerol. I'm not intimidated by your bell or your tail. I just need to land one shot. Come on, Cucumber. You're better than this. There we go. Oh my gosh. May as well go for cheat moves now. Alright, spam them. Spam, 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 spam. Spam, spam, spam. I spammed too late, but I still... Oh, he survived! Well, aren't you just today's big winner, Chinorl? You have one functional limbs since Cucumber did not pluck him off. Hey, look, coffee. Trying to get my hours back to first shift, so today has been a weird sleeping day, and now I'm having to drink coffee to stay awake. Alright, Folia has basically nothing going on other than, well, her accuracy's respectable, but she has some decent intelligence, but nothing else. Oh, and she's got physical attacks in close, as most pixies do. This is excellent. So I just have to stand here, look intimidating. Yeah, that's fine. You can kick me. Dude, you'll break your ankle by kicking a massive cement wall. It's fine if you want to waste guts and time, Folia. That's totally cool. Because Cucumber's here just ready to punch. Like that. Wow, good job surviving the first one. Here's another one. Well... We did a domestic. Unless Anserl wins this match. Oh, he did. Okay, so we've got a tie for first place. Ledge says I'm not allowed first shift hours. I really don't want them. I've said a million times, like, I feel best when I'm on second shift hours. When I go to sleep at 4 and wake up at noon. That is when I feel the best. And honestly, I'm trying to at least get to that point. Because part of the reason, was it last week I missed the stream? It was because I slept through it because I slept until 7 p.m., but I was up until about 10 or 11 a.m., so I was on third shift hours. And I don't want to be on third shift hours, because that messes me up too bad when I have to go into the tax office. If I didn't have the tax office, I would try to maintain second shift hours, but Akamura is on third shift hours, and that's part of the problem, is that I tend to mimic Akamura's hours. And so we're both up until about 7 in the morning each day, and that's been kind of wearing on me on Fridays. Like, when we came home yesterday, or when I came home yesterday, I was walking with Nakamura, and I just had that realization where I'm like, basically for the last month, one day out of every week, I am going on about a half hour of sleep. And I'm like, that's not healthy. That's not sustainable. There is no way I can keep doing that and still have a normal life. So I'm trying to get my balance back. Just hard, man, because if I go to sleep every night at 10 p.m., or even if I go to sleep every night at 3 a.m., I'm still not overlapping Nakamura very much. Like, that's what sucks. We always have opposite hours, and it's really frustrating for me as a person who wants to spend time with her. It's incredibly frustrating. There's no happy answer. Unless I can somehow leave my job and get a remote work job where I can make my own hours. There's just nothing I can do about it. If I could do that, I would change the scheduling of the streams, for that matter. And we wouldn't do it at 3 p.m. anymore. Yes, praise the monster. Alright. I love that he's eaten nothing but pills the entire time. Just shove these pills in your face. Get stronger. We're good. Cucumber's in good shape. After a battle, he's in good shape. Wow. Alright. How much money do I have? 22,000? Alright, this is gonna suck for him, but I'm gonna send him on a... No, let's rest him once. I can't do it. Cucumber, okay. Wait, when's the next battle? December 2. It's November 2. Oh, shit. No, I should have sent him. Because I really do want to test him in the 8. No, it's fine. Right now I want to train him up a little bit. Power. It's likely you'll learn a new skill. Okay, yes, do that. $3,000? Jeez. And I forget, I don't think I have control over him here, right? Oh, no, I do. Okay. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played. That's some moderate damage for how high in defense we are. That's better. We still probably only need to land one. And we have a 70% chance to do so. Okay. Wow, Antlin's gained their guts back real quick. Good dodge. Alright, line them up. Ah, come on, Cucumber. Land one, buddy. Ah, come on. Get him. There we go. What? That's it? Uh-oh. Yeah, the teacher done good on this one. Oh, man. We didn't get lit up, but that wasn't great for us. We hit him for less than 8% damage. Wow. But a 78 gain in power. That's what we needed. And he learned a new skill. Excellent. Cucumber seems tired. Well, he's going to have to wait just a hot second while I check his new move. Is that snail? Boulder. Well, I just huck a rock at him? Okay, that's fine. We'll substitute that on both bars. Okay, good deal. Take a rest, and then we'll plan his next little bits. We just missed a tournament, but that's fine. That was January too? Okay. Wait, when I do the special, I thought he's gone for a whole month when I do the special. He doesn't. He's not. That's awesome. That's only 1 week? Oh shit, that changes all my planning. Okay. Well, whatever. He's good now. Let's do this. I should have actually known because the games are really good at warning you if he's gone for a full month, and it didn't warn me about that. So I should have assumed that I was not gone for a full month. If we do need a fourth monster, I'm thinking I should use him on one of the single exercises. Even though he's got some high numbers. Oh, whatever. Alright, take a rest, and then we'll be able to try us out in the A class. Hopefully he'll be... The special is a full month. Your 1 week was... Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. My brain must have blinked out of existence for a second. I hate how tired I am. Akima was born in these lands, and monster battles have crossed the ocean. This battle honors this event. Let's make this a good one. Akima Premium Winter starts now. Okay, Premium Winter. What's a Premium Winter? Oh, that's a nice little rainbow effect they have going on the monster panels. I mean, it's not exactly a rainbow. It's not a Roy G. Biv arrangement, but it's... I don't know. I like it. Oh, God. Yeah, we are getting into the tough stuff here, being in the A class. All right, let's do this. All right, that I can handle. We're good there. I'm going to wait for 90 guts this time instead of... I was kind of going arbitrary, just when I felt like attacking, but let's go in with an actual... you know, strategy here. Go. It's alright. Hang tight. Good dodge. We're dodging a lot. Go. For our numbers. So that's why it's not a speed-oriented game, because your speed doesn't really matter. Alright, spam them. Spam, spam, spam. Land one! Please, Cucumber! Land one! Just land one! They're all coin flips! Oh my god! And he got one in after the bell. Are you kidding me? That's pathetic! Boo! Ugh. Well, looks like we've got more work to do. I've been so tired that my apartment is starting to get bad again. Like, I haven't been keeping up on the cleaning because I've been sleeping so much. And when I am awake at freaking 3 in the morning at maximum energy, I shouldn't be running the vacuum cleaner, so my entire apartment's a bit dirty right now. But luckily, this will only be a 2-hour stream, and then I can do dishes. No, Cucumber did not do his best. I think it's sorry. It better be. I'm upset. I'm very upset right now. He needs to work harder. If it makes you feel better, I'm cleaning right now because my apartment is also hot. It does make me feel better when my friends are in distress. I'm not a complete sociopath. Only in virtual form am I a complete sociopath. Okay. I'm not as I do think that fight was unlucky because we had, what, 4 or 5 attacks, all of about 40% or higher, and they all missed. Which is not mathematically right. I meant you aren't alone. Yes, this is true. I understand. I understand, Lena. I just wish there was more time in the day. Actually, if I could have any superpower, not only would there be more time in the day, but there would be, you could like select when to sleep, you know? Oh, no, I'm here for different reasons today than mail. I heard something interesting today, so I thought I'd share it with you two. Really? What is it? A mysterious monster appeared in Lake Erie. They're calling it Irassi because it's in Lake Erie. Irassi, what a dumb name. The monster is causing trouble for the people living near there, so there's a huge reward out there for anyone who defeats it. I see. The world's become so dangerous lately. But get this. The reward is $20,000! 20,000 gold?! Aroma, what's the big deal? Stop gaping. That is not the word choice I would use. I know what they meant, but that is not the word choice I would use in 2025. Not that the game was made in 2025, but still, I wouldn't have used that word. It's only 20,000... Wait a sec. 20,000 G? Sass, you look more surprised than I was. Anyway, let's go, Pyro, to Lake Erie. Okay, that's a lot of money, but if they're offering that much, Irassi must be strong. What should we do? Sass, you're such a worrywart. Pyro, we're going to fight Irassi, right? Sure, why not? Great, let's get ready to go to Lake Erie. Huh? What's that? It looks like a cross between a dragon and a dinosaur. No way, it can't be! What a coincidence! Alright. Oh, God. Well, this is gonna be a problem. We're gonna have to land a hell of a lot more than 0 attacks to get through this one. Alright. Same strategy as usual, but... See, he's still not hitting all that hard as long as we stay in close. We just need to land one shot, as usual. But at a 40% chance, I mean, the odds aren't with us, but one of these has to slip through. Right? There we go. I think I'm still losing, percentage-wise. Well, I'm definitely losing now. We're gonna have to land another one, at least. Possibly 2 more. Alright, so that's about even, but I think I'm still losing. Now I definitely am. Are you kidding me? Alright, that I think I'm winning. We're gonna have to... Okay, that should have killed enough time. I think we got that. Barely, but we did get it. Good job, Cucumber. Do I get my $20,000 now? I was surprised when Irassi came here. How scary. But you managed to defeat it. Oh yeah, huh? What's gonna happen now? 20,000 G. What are we going to do? We'll eat that and buy this and... Oh, I want some new clothes too. Who are you, Ruin? Yes, I understand. Thank you, bye. Agima just contacted us? Congratulations on defeating Irassi. How did they know so fast? As a reward, you will be given... Zest, what's the matter? A sum of 200 gold. You know, Roma, for once I agree with you. 200? There's a 0 missing. There's 2 zeros missing. Ayase! I'm sorry. I must have made a mistake. I feel awful. Duh! Oh my god. Aroma, calm down. Huh? What's this? Wait a sec. It's a tablet. It has writing on it. Let's see. It says Cyan or whatever. I wonder what kind of monster will come out of this. Let's go to the shrine later and find out. Okay. Please don't forget. Don't with a capital D. Say Nunsen. Oh, okay. Good God. Did I really only get $200? I sure did. That's funny. Oh man, more games need to do that. That's annoying in the fun way. Hey, Monster Fenric. Thank you for joining the stream. Did I post a stream alert? I think I did. Oh man. Okay. Well, now that we've wasted a bunch of time and gotten a tablet, let's see if we can continue. When's the next A-class battle? That isn't an official. March 3. Got it. We'll be ready for March 3, I hope. I did do the stream alert. Excellent. Oh, man. Good job, Cucumber. Yes, I will praise you. You did a critical success. I have to praise you for that. Okay, no, we're not doing the official yet. He needs a little bit of help. He's still whiffing too much on his uppercuts. Oh, we need to test out the boulder throw too. Nice, 2 critical successes in a row. This really is telling me again, if I want to grind for money or even stat points, staying in the B class is probably for the best until we've got our critical numbers all over like 600 to 700. If I want to dominate the A class, otherwise this is just kind of... This is all just questionable fights right now. Alright, so he seems to be okay after 1 training. I'm going to send him in. We'll do defense this time instead of accuracy and power. Because he's still better as being defensive-oriented. Hey, that got me another level in defense. That might make a difference. You never know. Alright, let's do this. Hagima was born in these lands, and Monster Battle... Wait, didn't you just say this the last time? Okay, whatever. Pyro, let's win! That's the plan. Alright. I was thinking about Monster Rancher for the show in the macro the other day, and one gimmick we have never done on the show for any of our runs is hands-off battling. So... I don't know if I want to do that project. But there have been rumblings among you fans about wanting me to do an all mochi run because you hate me or something. So that would be an interesting gimmick, an all mochi run, and I don't give any battle commands. I just make the AI fight. So I'm thinking about it. But man, I'd have to be paid to survive the annoyance of that. Now, that all said, if you're watching this live, we are still planning on I'm still planning on doing Final Fantasy XII starting on Monday, but that series is going to have a hook on it, which means if I don't get the view counts that I want from that series, I'll probably just stop it. I'm not going to tell you what those numbers are. I never do, but unless Final Fantasy XII really puts its hooks in me, and I have to finish it on camera, I may pull the plug on it. But so I'm just thinking ahead. I always try to have Plan B and Plan C and Plan D when it comes to the channel. It's just good for business. And I may or may not look into doing another Monster Rancher 4 run. I would skip all the story stuff since we've seen that now twice. But there have been enough demands for an all mochi run that I'm giving it some thought. I would probably have to consume copious amounts of alcohol, and there will be a lot of sighing on the commentary on that one. But it is on my mind. Wow, we are hitting pretty hard now. This is okay. 1 or 2, like, Okos and Twokos are fine. Because even if it's a Twoko, it means we're probably doing enough damage that we can absorb the damage that's incoming. And that is how that one happened. Is this an excuse to put mochis into the ring and die? Well... now it is. Oh no, the Mochi died from that punch to the eye. What a shame. Well, time to roll up another one. No commands gets flashback of my S rank Zan just standing there and doing nothing. Exactly! It would be interesting. But I am aware, like, I'm aware of my numbers, I'm aware of what I am on YouTube, and just leaning more into Monster Rancher just seems like a good idea. We have never finished Monster Rancher DS, we never finished Ultra Kaiju, and I never finished either of the DX games, but I'm not concerned about the DX games. Or I'm not concerned about finishing them. Because by the time they came out, I had already finished both of those games, the original releases once each, so I wasn't really concerned. But I mean, something to think about. Oh god. Okay, boulder toss. Oh, that is not a toss. That's just going full Sonic the Hedgehog on him. Cool. I wasn't going to try to do another one, but he drained my guts too much and paid for it. Good job, Cucumber. Here are the results. Here's $3,200. We're trying to save up for, I think I said $30,000, because that'll be the next permanent item plus $5,000. Ah, it's the thing I said I didn't want to have happen earlier today. The two stats that I don't care about got their boosts. Yeah, I'll still praise them for the victory, but man, what a waste. I wonder when that rolls. Like, I mentioned this in during the Dark Cloud saves or streams that I like. I like doing emulation because you get to experiment with save states and you get to see things like when particular numbers get rolled, which I find cool. Like I mentioned, I have a Super NES game that I really like called Vegas Stakes. It's just a gambling game. But using save states, I was able to verify that indeed the game is fair. Like it knows what... When you have a deck of cards, the deck of cards is always drawn the exact same way. So using save states, you could cheat in that sense because you would know exactly how things would go. If I remember right, the roulette was not fair because that also was always the same order if you use save states. Which, I mean, obviously when you're playing without save states, it doesn't matter, but that means it's using a random seed that always comes out the same way. Hello! Oh, hi, Ayase! Aroma, I found this ad. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, I want to do that. Yes, we will train Cucumber. So... Pretty lively. Just rest up for now. We'll just send you out to the special at full power. Alright, so this is for the move. It is likely you will learn a new skill. Alright, do it. It's not bad for us to have a supreme amount of power. This is a rematch, teacher, the Antlin. Hang tight. Nope. See, that's not awful damage. That's more than 10% of his health. And given that he's got so much defense, 10% is not nothing. Oh god, he whiffed on a 70. Come on, Cucumber. I get to be a little bit more aggressive here since you do have 70%. There we go. That should be enough to... Maybe not. I was going to say that should be enough to guarantee a win, but maybe not. Let's try Boulder again. I want one of these to land. That's not great damage. It's a little bit more than his uppercut, but for the guts expense, that's not a great attack. Not efficient. That's pretty solid. Good job, Cucumber. And he learned a new skill. Excellent. If you save, I can't speak for the advanced games, but sometimes save states matter when they are used. Using Monster Rancher 2 Expeditions as an example, if you save state after you enter a building to search, the item will always be the same. But if you do it prior to entering the building, it can re-roll the loot. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I find that really intriguing when the game, and it's not just this game, obviously, but I'm saying when a game rolls that random number or random loot or whatever, I find that really fascinating. So that means when you give the command to explore, that is when it rolls the loot. So, unlike, say, the loot being locked in when you just choose to go on the adventure. It's cool. Like, I love that. I like the coding conversations. I'm not smart enough or skilled enough to understand, like, how to do this kind of thing for real. You know, like, I'm no programmer. But I like the discussion of that kind of thing. Similar to how I like knowing speedrun specific glitch things, just because I find it fascinating, but I have no interest to watch a whole speedrun or anything. Cyclone. Massive damage, better accuracy than... Oh no. Roughly the same accuracy. Alright. I'll equip it and we'll see what happens. Okay, go ahead and take a rest there, buddy. Cucumber seems really energetic. When's our next battle? Next is the official. I'm skipping that one again, because he's not ready for the official. He's close, but he's not ready. Or maybe he is, and I'm just overworked. Ooh, his accuracy gain has fallen. Uh-oh. Cucumber might be close to calling it a career. And his best number is power, so he would be better suited as a power coach than anything else. Although, since the game is defense-oriented, I wonder if he would be better as a defense coach. We wouldn't be min-maxing him, but... See, that's why I love this game. It gives me something to think about. The long-term plan. Today's Father's Day. Yeah. You're thinking of Dad, aren't you? Yeah. Father's Day. Remember when we went and bought carnations for Dad together? Sniff. We screwed up and bought carnations even though carnations are usually for Mother's Day. Aroma. But Dad carefully made a dried flower from it. Sniff. And he used it as a bookmark for Pixie Maniacs, the book he was always reading. Aroma, Pixie Maniacs may not have been the type of book you think it is. Sniff. He was such a dummy. He tried to keep it a secret, but I knew the whole time. I wonder why Dad had to die. Aroma. Dad's always looking down upon us from the stars. Let's work together with Pyro and do the best we can. Yeah. Huh? Cucumber brought something. Hey, it's Dad's keepsake we lost a long time ago. What a fucking coincidence. It's Wind Flute. Cucumber knew how we were feeling. Thank you, Cucumber. What, he picked through the attic of the house? Because that seems a little dangerous. Man, I like the writing in the game, sort of. It's just the Deus Ex Machina is ridiculous. This game is anime as hell. Stop your crying, insignificant child. Damn, Ledge. What the hell were we doing? What is a wind flute? Makes monsters cry like babies. Effects when you own. What? Alright, guess we're making Cucumber cry like a baby, I guess. I don't know what that means or does, but having it's better than not having it, I suppose. Sorry, Francesca, I didn't mean to come here. I meant to check the battle calendar. Okay, we have one on July 4. Alright. We'll just keep training until then. Makes monsters cry like babies. Jesus. Yeah, true. It's not weird for Japanese games to be anime as hell. I don't know. The two Monster Rancher Advance games were just so anime. They felt more like being in an episode. Like, these two and Monster Rancher 3 all felt like they were just episodes of the anime. And that's not a bad thing. It was just a shift in focus that I didn't expect. And I certainly, Monster Rancher 3 as a game has grown on me over the years. When I first played it back in the day, I hated it. But I've come to appreciate what it was trying to do. I still want to play DS again, man. I'm so... My capturing technique of DS did not work, which is why I dropped that series. But now, since we did Monster Rancher DS before, I've got a new computer, so it's been more than 5 years. And I know this computer can handle it. I would have to finish one project to start another, or my brain will be upset at me. I keep going to special when I mean to go to battles. So, shush. I'm sorry. July 4. Okay. 2 trainings and a rest. How old is Cucumber exactly? That was his 3rd birthday, I believe. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he turned 3 there. Yes, he's now 3 years, 0 months. Golem crossed with a dino. Yeah. Monster Fenric, since you're still here with me, what is the difference, or anyone, I guess, but he is by far the Monster Rancher expert. Is there, so, I remember Zooms and I remember Dinos. Are they basically the same thing and they were just renamed between games? Or are they actually functionally different? Because I know, like, they're designed a little different. The Dinos have round heads and Zooms have spiky heads. But were they functionally the same thing? Because I don't think they've ever existed together. And I've tended to use the name interchangeably, but I wonder if I'm making an error there. And while Fenric works with that, we're entering the Visley Cup. Visley Town is filled with people again. What? This match was created to celebrate the prosperity of this town. You can roam this town with pride, especially if you are the champ. Let's go! Visley Cup starts now! Pyro, let's win! Wow, that reminds me of my birthday, the way that was worded. I was born in a small town called Angola, Indiana, and it is what is called a Laker town. It is near, like, something like 108 lakes are all within fairly close driving distance of that town. So during the course of the year, Angola's population was like 6,000. It was mainly college students. Very few people actually lived or worked there. Those who lived there usually worked elsewhere. But then during the summer, the population would expand because Lakers would come by and... Oh my god, that was a heavy hit! Anyway, Lakers would come into the town and would take up residence in the hotels and the whatnot, and would basically camp all summer, and then they would leave again in the fall. So Angola always had a population spike from, like, May through September. And then one year, the majority of the Lakers just decided to stay there. So now Angola has a population of, like, 14,000. Which, man, I haven't been there in a while. It's been over a decade since I've been to Angola. I miss my dad. I want to go back there. I wouldn't move there. I don't like Indiana particularly. And Angola is a little too small of a town for me. I like Xenia with a population of 24,000. Angola is small enough where it's like everyone kind of, like, you would get a reputation around town for better or worse. And I kind of don't want to be in a town that small. Holy crap, Cucumber! Wow, all this training has helped a lot. We'll just stick with the weaker hit now. Go. Well done. I suppose Fenric is not here anymore. Mela says, Pyro, in my opinion, they are the same. Zooms and Dinos. They certainly act the same. So that's why I don't... I've always assumed they are kind of the same. They just have different names across different games for whatever reason. Ew. Nice dodge. Let's go, Cucumber. Do it. As I just stand in one place because I'm waiting for my guts to go up. The only downside to Xenia is that the public transport is not super great, but we usually have an Uber around. 1 or 2 people are doing Uber nearby, so... And Uber costs are a lot less than I thought they were, so... It's still way net positive for me to not own a car and just use bus fare and Uber prices to get around, and usually I do pretty good with that. Angola would feel just a little too small. But, hey. I don't know. I keep talking about wanting to move. I promise I won't talk politics. I don't like Indiana's laws. Certainly compared to Ohio, but there are even better ones out there for the way Akamura and I live. So I do not want to consider a permanent move to Indiana. However, I've been here. Hell, I've been in this. Oh my God, Oko. Good job, Cucumber. I've been in this apartment for like 20 years, and I've been in the town of Xenia for 25, and it's like, no, I've been in Xenia for like 29. Holy shit. And I don't know if I'm ready to go or what. I guess I'm feeling antsy. So I would like to get out. And that's why I've been talking about moving for a while, but... If I could have my way and snap my fingers and cost was no issue, I'd probably want to move in or around Chicago, which may not have the, like, it doesn't have a low cost of living, but provided again, if money was no issue, they are a very walkable city. I have done my research, and I like Illinois' laws, so I would probably want to go there. And they have good internet connections. Apparently, Chicago's the best town for the Midwest for that kind of thing. If you're not in New York or LA, you want to be in Chicago. So, but money is money. Boo capitalism. And why Chicago? Well, so I actually did research. Like, it's Illinois' laws, it's the walkability of Chicago, it's the seasons of Chicago, and the one major factor that is obviously not very subjective, or that is very subjective, it's not very objective, is my aunt lives there. I would be closer to my dad there. So I would be very close to both of them if I was there. It'd be nice. Plus the Chicago Cubs are there, and I could actually catch a game live. It's just where my heart is, I guess I could say. And, but the internet argument is a big one. What with the whole YouTuber thing and such. I want to go somewhere that has a good internet connection, and Chicago's apparently pretty freaking good, so... Yeah. Alright, when's our next... So we're clearly handling the A-class. I may as well go for the official, so we'll sign up for October 4. How's our money looking? 23? I mean, that's good, but we're still not to the point where we can buy that next item. Yeah, see, I was a good boy. I did, in fact, research Chicago. Akamura wants to go to, Seattle. That's her destination. But with Seattle, it's mainly for the rain on my behalf, because I think I would be okay in Seattle, too. Again, if money was no object. Because I would like the weather. She would like the weather because it was cooler. Washington's laws are more what we like, too. But I like the culture of the Midwest, and obviously I'm biased there because I grew up with it. So that's probably the only reason I like it. With Chicago, you kind of have that culture. Washington is not quite the same. but they're still closer together than if I moved, say, to frickin' Miami or something. Or anywhere south of Ohio. Ohio is about as south as I want to go. Is it an ad? Oh, it's an invitation for the Amity Cup. Yeah, we can do it. First week of October, we can do it. Let's see. What is the date? 1st of September. We still have time. Buy cheese. Well, well, okay. By culture, I am speaking. I mean, I know you're kidding, but it was a good dad pod. Yeah. By culture, I mean things like, you know, if you go more south of here, there's a reason they call it the Bible Belt, and I'm kind of not religious, so I don't need the weird looks I have with Akamura being gender fluid and everyone expecting you to be at church every week and that kind of shit. I want no part of that. No judgment, I guess, if you're the type who does. I think my audience typically is not that type. But my point is, I just, that's not my kind of place. It just isn't. Part of the reason I'm looking at Chicago is they're the ribs or not capital, but like, you know, it's ribs and fatty foods and, you know, I don't know. It's just, it's Midwest as hell. And I like the Midwest. Hello? Oh, hi, Ayase. Wait, do you have an ad? Damn it, Ayase, I have shit I need to do this month. Why didn't you wait until next month, as if you, the mail carrier, have any say in what Agima's doing? Alright, let's do this. What's your name, Cucumber? Aroma! Oh yeah, it's with Colt. Oh, Colt, I've missed you. How have you been? We're gonna do the same voice, because Pyro only has so many girl voices. It looks like we were chosen again. Oh, hi, Colt. I tried really hard to become the representative so I could see you again. You didn't do anything, Colt. I mean, Aroma, I did. Wow, I'm so happy. I thought the same thing, and I tried really hard, too. Let's do our best again. Yeah, we have to try hard so we don't lose. Right, Pyro? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God. Didn't we lose this last time? I think that's why this is even available. Well, I don't need much convincing to try to punch him. Why do you have to lick me? Why is that your opening maneuver? We were not even 1 second into the fight, and you had to lick me. I hate you, Mochi. I hate you with such a fiery passion. Alright. That's kind of keeping my guts in check. It looks like... No, I have the same percentage between uppercut and punch. So we'll go for the heavy attack. Go. There we go. Oh yeah, he's not getting up from that one. Or rather, he's not going to come back from that one. Kill some time. Kill some time. Stop licking me. Alright, punch him, Cucumber. We don't have that much time left now. There we go. Excellent. You suck, Colt. Northwest forever? I do like the I like the nature of the Northwest more than I like the nature of the Midwest. Cucumber is the tournament champion! Here are the results of the tournament. This is the prize money from the tournament. I wonder how popular Cucumber is now. Cool, it's still really popular. At a +0. Yeah, we won! Cucumber, good job! Oh, I feel disappointed. But it was a really good learning experience. I've learned not to trust mochis. Aroma! Yeah? Let's fight again next time. I'll bring a stronger monster. Yeah, it was a great battle today. Thanks. See you later. Pyro, we won! We did it! Yeah, we did. 39 points of accuracy. That's good, but still, like, he's not getting those 50-point gains anymore, which is a little concerning. He's probably over the hill at this point, but he's probably got some time left. We'll just rest him twice here. I forget what the Invitational does for me. Or did I get whatever reward? Or is it just a random tournament I can enter? I can't remember what exactly I get from the Invitational. Alright, let's do this. We were doing okay in the A class, so I do have some faith in our boy. We're probably going to need at least one. We will need at least one more stream. I don't think he's going to be strong enough to get through the S class. Hello, I'm Francesca. The certification matches are getting exciting, huh? Have you chosen your monster yet? Oh, she's talking to the audience as in, have you chosen which one you want to root for? Okay. God. All of your bottles and glasses just reek of alcohol, don't they, Francesca? This marks the start of the Agima Official A. Which monsters will win? Pay attention! Agima Official A starts. Pyro, let's win the championship. That's the plan. Alright. Ooh, I don't think we've actually faced any of these guys yet. But our numbers are strong. He's got more defense than we do, so we're going to have to land a bunch of shots. We've got a lot more accuracy than he does, so this might be an even fight. She's still not making sense. I don't mind, yeah. This is when I just want to look at Francesca and be like, boy, it's a good thing you're pretty. Alright. You got this. Oh, yeah. See, even with his high defense, his attack numbers are probably low. And I don't mean his strength. I mean of the move. His attack numbers are probably low. Whereas Uppercut is nice and strong. Smoke Bomb doesn't do anything. That's barely anything. That's mainly a guts check. Oh yeah, he can't even stop us at this point. Now he definitely can't stop us. The only thing he'll be able to do is try to stop his internal bleeding. Go, spam, spam, spam. Oh, or not. That works. 3-hit knockout. I'll take it any day. Didn't we have a monster that died after a punch ledge? I'm trying to remember. I think we did on either Monster Rancher 1 or 2 runs. We got punched so hard by a golem that our monster died. I shouldn't be laughing. Oh, that was a huge guts hit. Oof. Given we have to land a shot and our accuracy is low, I wonder if a build like that would work. I've never tried it. But, like, a guts check build would be interesting. There would definitely be certain classes that wouldn't work well against, but against a golem who puts all his power into his expensive attacks, that's a hell of a strategy. Go, go, go. Undine got punched so hard by Oakleyman that you had someone die to Rocket. Okay. That's right. Poor Undine. Who I think I named Undine Ware, or someone suggested that or something. God, I've been doing Monster Rancher for a long time on YouTube. Fucking go, Cucumber! Oh my god! Wow, I should have been more aggressive. All I had to do was land one and I didn't throw enough attacks. Alright, well, we're not dicked yet because that monster has lost once also. Alsh is so far running the table, so that's the one we've got to stop. Cucumber seems really good at punching women, so hopefully this works out. She's got high accuracy and speed, but that's about all she's got going for her. Ooh, and she's got nothing but intelligence attacks, so she's well spec'd. That's a guts check. God damn. Alright. Oh! That is some solid damage from a pixie. Alright, I can't screw around. I'm just going to have to just attack when the opportunity is there. There we go. Alright, now we're okay. Good dodge. I should probably get out of range of that and just stay within kissing range. Don't read more into that than you need to. Because, yeah, you can guts check me. I just don't want you hurting my health any more than we are. Just keep kissing me. Go ahead. I will submit myself to the kissing. Come on, kiss me. Kiss me harder. Kiss me more. Come on, Elsh. I dare you to kiss me more. I don't want to big bang you. I just want to kiss. Nope. 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 Okay, good dodge. Well done, Cucumber. Hashtag not a pervert. Alright, excellent. So we are tied for first. And no one else has 2 wins yet, but they're gonna... Yeah, there we go. Bakker does now. And if you have a multi-way tie, like more than 2, you take on whoever's lowest on the chart. So I would have a rematch against him. Okay, those numbers look okay. We've got mainly advantages. He just has 2 high stats. Everything else is not super great. But he's going to be able to hit, unlike the Pixie. Oh, that's a guts check move. Okay. So we can stay close range. But again, I'm going to have to be aggressive. There we go. That's all I needed. He's not going to be able to come back from that. So we'll just stay within close range and let him guts check us if he really wants to. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can guts check me. You won't be able to do enough damage to stop me. That's what I'm worried about. Oof. Okay. That is enough damage that I need to worry. There we go. Dang. Hang tight. Nope, 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 nope. Hula, hula. Guts check. Still not a lot of damage. Okay, we got through it. So, I wonder if you want to do a guts check build, probably Duckins are the best bet. Because I remember them being that annoying even in the other Monster Ranchers. That's just what they do. They're very guts checky. And Bakker still has 3 wins, so we may have a rematch against him. Alright, let's go, Cucumber. Focus on winning this one. 400 across the board, so he's going to be a decent challenge. Okay. He doesn't have guts checks. He's just a normal monster, so we'll do our normal strategy. Plan A. Go, go, go! Wow, you don't see confusion very often at this level. Nope. Just hang tight. Hang out until 90 guts. Dragon Bite is a slash with your claws. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's fine. Alright, spam him. That's all it took. Good job, Cucumber. Way to go. So we have clinched tying first. And there's definitely going to be a tie because Elsh and Bakker each have 3 wins and one of them is going to win their match. So something's going to happen here. Bakker took the win, so we get ourselves a rematch and hopefully can avenge our loss. Alright, Cucumber, different plan this time. You need to swing away. Don't just sit there. Okay, X-Blade does nothing, so we just need to avoid Giant Punch Rush. That's the move we need to avoid, because it does just enough damage. Never mind, he's not going to come back from that. I lost to the blue bastard? Oh, even better then. I misread the chart. Okay, well that's even better. We can just uppercut his face off. You can tell my brain is not working at full capacity anymore. I'm very tired. And this is with coffee working through my system. There we go. Good job, Cucumber. Well done. Oh, Krames. Yeah, yeah, he is the one who beat us. Krampus? Wait, we were his only win? Well, that's a little embarrassing. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. We got the gold trophy. That's all that matters. So now we're in the S class. Good job, Cucumber. I didn't forget your name. It looks like Cucumber gained experience. Again, the 2 stats I don't need. What are you doing to me, video game? Are you trying to make me stressed out? I think this is our first monster we've gotten up to the S class. We'll probably get some new mail from Ayase here in a moment. Hello, you have mail from Agima. Thanks. Oh, Pyro, because we won that earlier tournament, we have been given a higher rank. We won in rank A, so now we are at level 4. Hooray! More storyline or whatever. Wow, you did it, Pyro. I can't believe we just won the rank A tournament. Being in rank S was a dream for me, but Cucumber in front of me has achieved rank S. What? Pyro, I don't know how to thank you. The ranch operation has never been this good. Our ranch is well known now that we have won the rank A tournament. All that's left is Age's highest honor, rank S. Bullshit, there's probably a greatest 4. Let's do it. Cest! Hello, I'm from Agima. Yes, you are. Francesca, you do such a good job as the MC for the tournaments, when you're not drunk off your ass. Well, thank you very much. What was that last part? Well, never mind. I came here today as a messenger from Agima. I see. We tell this to anyone who attains rank S. If you win this rank S tournament, you will be given permission to enter in tournaments beyond your imagination. Rank S is the highest rank, but please keep in mind that there are higher levels above rank S. That literally made no sense. Good luck. This ends the message from Agima. It will now explode in 5 seconds. This is from me. I wish to the best of luck to you. I wish to the best of luck to you. I'm not drunk. Wow, there are ranks even higher than rank S, even though rank S is the highest rank. Pyro, forget what I said earlier. Let's make our ranch #1 in age. We have to win the rank S tournament. Cest, you are good support. Oh yeah, you're good support. Pyro, let's do our best. Let's go for the #1 ranch in all of Age. Right, which is the goal from the beginning of every game. I mean, adventure. Cucumber seems in good shape. Wow, he's in good shape after a fight? Holy shit. Okay, so we don't have anything other than the officials, which is good to know. And makes sense. So, I mean, at this point, since his gains have slowed down, I think at this point I'm going to put him on an all-defense training regimen. Because right now, his attack strength is okay. And I'm basing that on A ranks, so maybe that won't work for long. Oh, he's only pretty lively after a rest? Yeah, he's slowing down. He doesn't have long to go, folks. We're probably going to have another monster. So, those of you who are new to this, if we do have to have another monster, we need a string of 7 characters to determine what the monster is. Nothing I have to bleep, please. But a string of 7 characters, and then a name for our monster, which is, I think, 9 characters maximum. So think of strings and think of names. And we will go from there. Yeah, he's about to get pickled. He's not doing well. He needs 2 rests, and his gains have been cut nearly in half. So, well, that was a critical success. And it's still not as good as his normal successes earlier in life. Yeah, he's slowing down. So I want to go pure defense because, again, the game is defense-oriented. So having a lot of defense will usually get you to victory, even if the rest of your numbers are kind of low. And I want to test him out on the S class, so we'll enter the tournament anyway. Even though I don't think he's going to get very far. But I've been surprised before. Monster Rancher continues to surprise me. And this tells me I really need to not go as high as the S class with any monster that I don't intend to win with. Because... Oh. February 4. Because... Like, you have so few tournaments at this class, I'm not going to get any money. So this is going to be a... So, if... See, this is where I'm at an argument with myself. Because if I want to min-max, and I don't even mean... min-maxing for the sake of, like, you know, blasting through the game. I mean just min-maxing for good long-term strategy. I should use two more moneymaker monsters before I try to win the game. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Hello, this is Bullseye from Agima. Hey, it's Mr. Bullseye. Yeah, he said his name, Aroma. I know, it must be an invitation match. You mean an invitation match? An invitation match. You dumb blonde girl. I came here to invite you to another invitation match. Cool. So, Mr. Bullseye, what kind of monster is it this time? This tournament will allow you to raise a Joker. A Joker is a monster with evil magical powers. It is said that its powerful scythe will cut through anything other than Pyro's perversion. The tournament will be held week 1 of February. It'd be great for you to win this tournament and get permission to raise a Joker. Regeneration will be again at the shrine. Wow, a Joker! It sounds wicked. Let's register for the invitation match before we forget. I must get going. I will see you later. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and sign up for that because there's no reason not to try. So rest, train, rest, maybe? Like, ugh. The next monster word has to be pervert. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's go, Cucumber. Keep training, buddy. If Jokers can beat the piss out of us, which I know they can, we really need to make sure we're as defensively ready as possible. That was a bit better. Oh wait, no, that was a critical success. Never mind. God, he has slowed down. But yet, we haven't gotten the warning yet, so he's okay. I mean, he's just an older boy. He's just an older tubby wumpus. Okay. Cucumber looks really worn out. He'll be alright. This is part of the reason we got the aroma pot. So yeah, next monster we have should be a moneymaker. That way we can get all the rest of the permanent items. That would help us out a ton. And then that'll also give me a chance to get coaches in place for the future. I wish I could preview what exactly these training, like what skills these cancels trained. Because I know there's a power accuracy, and I intentionally put Angst into accuracy power. He's defense life. I wonder if there's a life defense somewhere. There's a defense power and a power defense. That's good to know. I should have been working on chamber. This spot would be good for him when he retires. Defense power. And the cost of... Oh, except that would mean speed would go way down. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because this was power defense, and that would suck just as bad. So... yeah. So he could probably take Chember's place, rather than me putting him on one of the single trainings. Huh. Okay, anyway, let's do it. Invitational match. There is no one alive who has seen behind its mask. It drags you down to the depths of fear with its powerful magic. Evil incarnate Joker. Who will be given permission from Agima to raise a Joker? The Joker invitation match is about to begin. Alright, let's do this. He's pretty decently strong. But his defense is low. Or, well, it's lower compared to the rest of his numbers. His power is the lowest compared to his numbers. If we can stay within a physical attack range and just blast him, we might have a chance. Yeah, so we've got to stay in tight. We want to not be in his intelligence attacks range. Because the last thing we want to do is have that smack us. So yeah, see, that we can handle that all day. So if we stay within close range, we would only need to land one attack. That's nothing. Go, go, go. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. So that's all we've got to do. Just hang tight, Cucumber. Stay in that close range. Let's stick to our plan. Only attack at 90 guts or 12 seconds. Go. That's fine. That's fine. He can dodge one or two. It's no big deal. All we have to do is win. We don't have to knock out. Go. There we go. And he's down! Well done, Cucumber. Once again proving that defense is king in the advanced games. Here are the results. This is the prize money. You got nothing. But you can now Joker. Congratulations! Because of your beautiful win in the invitation match, Agima will now allow you to raise a Joker. Please go to the shrine and revive one. Wow, that's great. Raising a Joker should be fun and deadly. Pyro, let's try a lot of different tablets. And this is a present to you. Huh? What's this? Wait a sec, it's a tablet. It has writing on it. Let's see, it says, from free. Okay. I wonder what kind of monster will come out of this. You are so dumb, Aroma. I just want to pat you on the head. Let's go to the shrine later and find out. Please don't forget, from free. Okay, from free. It looks like Cucumber gained some experience. That's good defense. That's what we needed. Hell yeah. Alright. Does this mean we're good enough to do the D class? Should I give it a shot? I mean, you know, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, next week's the Agima, so let's rest again and give it a try. Dumb is not cute. It's not funny. It's not good. Don't fall into the dumb trap. Oh no. Ledge, I'm falling for the anime bullshit. Help. Alright. Oh god, that reminds me I need to play... Shit, what was the name of it? Freedom Wars. I really want to finish that game too. That'll be off camera, but I had so much fun with that, and that's anime as hell. Okay. Agima, official S. Let's do it. Save the game. This game has autosave. I don't think I have to do anything. I think it autosaves every single time I pass a week. I think I've been using save states just as a backup, but it's been doing good. I don't have to do anything. More games need autosave. Holy shit. I'm still not used to when I play The Sims. The Sims 4 does not have an autosave, and it never did, and it's so fucking weird because also that game's code is janky as hell and crashes on you repeatedly. So I always have to force myself to remember to manual save. I don't even think it lets you control S. You always have to do manual saves from the menu. Egregious! Egregious in 2025. Alright. Hang tight, Cucumber. Not having autosave is a crime. I agree, Lena. When did Sims 4 come out? It's been like 10 years. I want to say it came out around 2015. But 2015 is definitely long enough that it's like, it should have autosaved. Loads of games were doing autosaves by 2015. Holy crap. Good job, Cucumber. You lost 4 hit points and hit for 250. That's what I want to say. So far he's hanging with the S-Class. He's just not dominating. 2014. 11 years of Sims 4. Unbelievable. I did purchase Inzoi, which is it's a Korean-made life simulator. But it's not as good as I was hoping it would be, and man, it is not optimized. I have to run it in minimal graphics, which is not good either. It looks pretty. There are certain times it looks almost photorealistic, but my computer can't handle that. Holy shit. Cucumber, be nice to cats. Good dodge. Get in there, buddy. Go. Not you. Go, 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 go. Punch, 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 punch. Nice. Excellent. Switch to your accurate attack, or your cheap attacks. You don't really have accurate attacks. You have cheap attacks. Go, go, go. Spam, spam, spam. There we go. 2 knockouts, 2 wins. We are definitely hanging with the S-Class. So this tells me for the rest of Cucumber's life, we're going to be entering every S-Class tournament we come to, partly because we need the money, and partly so he can get his gains, because we're going to get more gains from this than we will from training due to how old he is. He might take us the whole way, but I doubt it. And I'm looking at the clock. We only have 18 minutes left in the stream, and I don't want to go into overtime for this one. If we were in the middle of the Big Four, then I would do so, but we've got plenty of game left, and we don't even know if Cucumber can go the whole way at his age. So I will call the stream here in at the top of the hour. Just land 1, Cucumber. You got this. There you go, buddy. That's all it takes. At the S rank, it looks like we're doing 3-hit knockouts, but that's still enough. Landing 1 shot will usually get us through. And this gives me a defense number to aim for. So clearly having 700 defense is basically good enough to get me through. It won't matter what the monster type is as long as we can get 700 defense out of our training regimen. Of course, we also pumped Cucumber up with a couple status trait thing. Did I ever give him the 3rd one? Wait a minute. I did. Okay, high tough. Makes it easier to increase the life and toughness parameters. I did give him that. I should have kept that. Hardhead was pointless because he doesn't use any headbutts. Rock Skin reduces damage but is hard to dodge. That's fine. So between Rock Skin, high tough, and having 700 defense, that's all you need then. We need 700 defense, and as long as we can 2-hit or 3-hit enemies reliably, that will get us victory in this game. It's so defensive oriented. I want to go back and play Monster Rancher 4 again and raise a defense-heavy monster. I don't think I have ever raised a defense-heavy monster in Monster Rancher 4. It's just never... But it's mainly because I like Pixies and Nagas are offense-oriented, and Pixies are dodge-oriented. So I just never raise golems. Man, I should get a save going on Monster Rancher 4 just for my own fun. Can you imagine that? Playing a game for fun as a YouTuber? The hell is this? Alright, hang tight, Cucumber. Just like we did in the invitation tournament. Wow, that even didn't do as much damage as I was fearing it would. There we go. He's not going to be able to recover from that. Get him. Oof. He's down to a sliver. He has a little bit of blood left in his body. Remove it, Cucumber. Good job. Do undead liches have blood? Well, that one sure doesn't. Alright, it doesn't matter. We are wiping everyone out. We're running the table except against Nor. And that's fine. Bring it, Nor. Well, that's cute. I didn't realize you could do breakdancing as an attack. But I have better than breakdancing. I have break facing. Face breaking? Go! Nice. Yeah, he'll need another couple. Hang tight, Cucumber. You got him. Go. Nicely done. Switch to your cheap attacks. And at 12 seconds, line them up. Good dodge. Go, 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 go. Spam, 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 spam. That's all it took. 3 solid shots. Excellent. We have won the S-Class handily. Holy crap. Dude, we may need to go into overtime here. Ah. God. All right, we'll see what happens. I was going to call the stream in 14 minutes, but who knows? Let's see where we go. Noir means black? Yes, noir. Well, yeah, but with an E at the end, I think. So, I don't know. Maybe they came from the Pyro class of naming monsters. Ridiculous things. Oh, I don't need speed. Come on, game. Work with me. Give me my numbers that I need. Oh, Fenric, you're back. Just to repeat my question from earlier since you're back, is there a difference between Zooms and Dinos? Like, they seem so similar, it feels like they just renamed the class, the breed. I know they're a little physically different, but I don't recall Zooms and Dinos ever being in the same game at the same time. So I always thought they were basically the same breed, they just changed the name and the design a little bit. But you would know that kind of stuff. I am not quite that experty. That's not a word. Oh, I just realized we got 5 grand. Hello, I'm Ayase. Thanks. Oh, Pyro, because we won that earlier tournament, we've been given a higher rank. We won in rank S, so now we are at level 5. Hooray! All right. We're finally here. Pyro, I've been thinking. It doesn't happen very often. It was really a good thing for you to come to our ranch. We were some rundown ranch, but now thanks to you, look at us. Pyro, you've won the Rank S tournament. I wonder what kind of tournament Francesca was talking about the other day. I'm getting chills and thrills, and I'm going to spills. Hello, congratulations on your victory in the Rank S tournament. Thank you. The tournament in which the chosen monsters gather to decide the title of the strongest monster is called the Great Four Tournament. Only monsters with a victory in the Rank S tournament are allowed to enter in this tournament. Then, yes, Cucumber has been given permission to enter in the tournament. Did you have to pick such a dumb name? And Greatest 3, held in Week 3 of March. Age Monsters Cup, held in Week 2 of May. E1 Grand Prix, held in Week 2 of October. Winners' Cup, held in Week 3 of December. All of these matches are of highest level in age. When each of the matches approach, an invitation will be sent to you. Be sure to register for it. The monster who wins this tournament will be forever remembered in generations to come, and the ranch that raised it will be considered the best ranch in all of age. The Great Four Tournament. I'm getting nervous. We have worked so hard, and now we are finally here. We're close to becoming the #1 in age. Pyro, let's keep up the good work. Yeah, it was always the goal, Aroma. Cucumber seems kind of sleepy. Yeah, I know. Okay, hold that thought, because I think... oh, here we go. In some sense, they are the same. Things like Golem Dino and Monster Rancher 1 were transition to Golem Zoom going forward, but if you compare them on text, they're fairly different. That's interesting. But they've never existed in the same game, right? I'm pretty sure, like... Oh, so wait, was Dino is only Monster Rancher 1? Huh. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, that's probably true. What's thrown me off is playing the games in a whimsical order and not, you know, the proper order, so I don't really know off the top of my head. That's awesome. How many wives have I had? Let's see. There's Holly. Holly 3 times. Colt. Flaria. Rio twice, counting 2 runs. I think that's it. I think those are all the parts. Not as many as oh, and Aroma, of course. Not as many as you would think. Okay, so yes, I can now buy the Gold Cup or the Sparkle Gem. Stress is not a concern. We have not had to worry about stress too badly because I fight a lot. So I fight more than I do usually in other Monster Ranchers. So we can go with the Gold Cup. I don't know if the cups are stackable. Like, I don't know if Gold Cup stacks with Silver Cup, but I just like having one of everything. So now we're going to save up again $30,000 to get the Sparkle Gem, since that's the next cheapest permanent item. Dino is only Monster Rancher 1, was brought back in Line Monster Rancher, or Line Monster Farm, which doesn't have Zoom. Got it. It also has a cameo as a Zoom in Monster Rancher 4 with the species named Dino. Cool. Very cool. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it. Or Monster Fenric, whichever you prefer. Okay. So, we're good. I guess there's nothing I need to do here that's special other than just keep doing what I'm doing. We shouldn't go on specials because I don't want to miss the invitations. And that's fine anyway because Cucumber's at a point where I don't really need any new techniques at this point. So we'll just keep training defense. And once he's done, I do just need to put him as a coach on any defense-oriented exercise because the game is so defense-oriented as a game. So we will either put him on the single defense or the defense power exercises. And that should set us up very well for our next monster if we need one. I bet you the Zoom question mark in Monster Rancher 4 is why I've been thinking that dinos exist in other Monster Ranchers. Hello! Oh, hi, Ayase! Aroma. Oh, it's an ad. Ayase, you got me all excited for nothing. Anyone watching this from the future gets to see the time bar, and they know what I decided. But I'm like looking at the clock. We have at least 5 tournaments to go, even if everything lines up our way. Because we'd have the big 4 plus the final tournament. Oh, here we go. Mail for you! Oh, it's here! Pyro, it's finally here! It's an invitation to one of the 4 great tournaments. Age Monster is Cup. Aroma, you need to lay off the sauce, my dear. Well, the time has come. The 4 great tournaments. What opponents await us? Pyro, I have a problem. The Age Monsters Cup is in week 2 of May. Be sure to register for it. Okay. Okay. All right. We're doing the thing. All right. Oh, you're the best, Fenric. I appreciate it. Have a good dinner. Dinner sounds amazing right now. I need to wash my dishes as soon as this is over. That's my famous, my public figure YouTuber money and fame has led me to this moment in life where I really need to wash my dishes because I've got 2 loads I need to do. Take a year, send Aroma to school while we're taking a break from monster ranching. I don't know if it'll help her, Ledge. I really think this is partly chemical induced. She's probably gotten into my Schedule 1 supply. Cucumber looks pretty lively. Oh shit, did I... You know what? It's fine, because we're going to have to rest him anyway in week 1. If it makes you feel better, I'm also doing 2 loads of dishes today. Lena, do you live with me and I just don't know it? Do you live in my walls? Because if you're vacuuming and also doing precisely the same number of loads of dishes, I'm a bit scared. She's gonna Kool-Aid Man out of the wall one day and be like, hey, something's wrong with the internet. I need some help. Alright. Well, we've got 4 minutes at least. We can at least bang out the first of the Great 4. See, I don't think he's got the lifespan to do all 4 of the Great 4 plus the final tournament. That's the thing. Because his gain slowed down even more. So, he might get us through a few, but I don't think he's got enough left in the tank to get us through the rest. So there's really no reason for me to push the stream into overtime, because I don't think we're, like, right on the edge of winning. We're probably going to need another monster. Born in age, raised in age, then become the top in age. Oh, God. Don't talk about topping, first of all. Second of all, well, I guess hashtag not appropriate. But third of all, I think Francesca and Aroma are sharing their stash. Natural born age! That sounds even worse. Let's go! Age Monster is the cup. They own the cup, apparently. Okay. We're just gonna go and not think too hard about what Francesca is doing. Wow, he has several numbers over 700. Alright, Cucumber. Ooh! I mean, that's not a serious amount of damage, but compared to what the other Joker was doing, that is enough to make me... See, I think we're gonna need a monster up to maximum defense to make sure that we can win. If we don't have a monster up in the 900s at least, then I think we can probably hang with the S, but we can't dominate the S. And I always look for domination in Monster Rancher. I don't want to just win. I want to humiliate my opponents. Come on, Cucumber. Land your shots. You're going to need at least 1. Cucumber. We're running out of time. You're gonna have to land 1. There you go. That should be enough, but we need to spam anyway just for... Okay, that was insurance. He's not coming back from that. Good job. Hopefully that the Joker was just a one-off powerful monster dude. See, he's got numbers over 600s too, and over 700 in defense, so he's comparable to us. We've got to land our shots. So not only do we need monsters at least 800 and 900 defense to finish the game, but we're going to need monsters who hit hard enough to at least 2 KO or 3 KO everybody toward the end. All right, that's better. His offense is not as good, so we can stick with Punch Crunch. Go. Okay. All right. See, that's not enough to guarantee a victory at this level. If he lands all of his... never mind. Never mind. Only that first one was really good. Okay. We've got a prayer here. More than a prayer. Go. All right, now we're at 12 seconds, basically. Spam them. Landing 1 will be enough insurance. There we go. Alright, switch to cheap moves and keep up the spamming. Okay. Alright, that was alright. I'm fine with ugly wins. I don't usually knock everyone out once we hit the S rank and the Great 4 anyway. But I still want to dominate, and I don't feel like we're dominating right now. Okay. His life is over 700. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay. I mean, our strategy is the same regardless of what our enemies look like, so... Oh, it's a dragon. I thought it was a zoom for some reason. His little spiky head made me think he was a Zoom. He's so tiny. Dragons are much bigger than that in the other games. He's just a little dragon. He's like a little baby Godzilla. Go. Ugh, come on, land one, Cucumber. 45% is not great. Nice dodge. Alright, go. As soon as you've got it. Yep, go, go, go. Ah, come on. Gotta land one. Go! 91% chance to hit. That's what we needed. But we're still not like... We're ahead, but if he lands a few more attacks, we might lose it. There we go. Now we're fine. We got our insurance. The problem with uppercut is its accuracy is only E. Right. I mean, and that's golems, man. They're not great. I don't like 50% chances to hit, or less in this case, but... Oh, hi, Sacred Rain Shadows. I just realized it was you. Thank you for joining the stream right as I'm about to end it. But we've got Monster Rancher is back. My plan, if you're watching this live, my plan... Yes! Defense! Ooh, only 27 points after a win? Ugh. My plan is we're going to be doing Final Fantasy XII on Mondays and Wednesdays. We're going to be doing Monster Rancher Advance 1 on Saturdays. And then once either of the games finish, we'll figure out the next project. I've kind of had a... they call it a come to Jesus moment with the channel where I'm like, I need to just do Monster Rancher every week at least, instead of not doing Monster Rancher every week. I think we're at the point with the channel where doing Monster Rancher every day is not helpful anymore, because I've already made all the jokes I can with Monster Rancher and there's just not much to talk about doing half-hour episodes. But doing 2-hour streams every week with Monster Rancher seems like a good balance. So after this one, after we do Monster Rancher Advance, I'll probably switch to DS. So we'll always have a Monster Rancher going on the channel. Thanks! Oh, Pyro, because we won that earlier tournament, we've been given a higher rank. We won the Great Four tournaments. Singular, not plural. So now we're at level 6. I don't need subject-verb agreement. Cucumber say, okay. Great. So I guess we're done. So we've got one of the Great Four down. I still don't think he's going to get us through the last 3. But we'll just... So, future Pyro, if you watch this and forget, we are just training defense with Gumdrop here on out. So 2 Gumdrop trainings, sleep, repeat, do every tournament that comes our way, even if it's an official, because why not? We need the money. We're going to save up to 30,000 to get the next permanent item, but I really don't think Cucumber has much left. So we're going to move him to either the defense power one or just singular defense exercise. I don't know which yet. Once he's ready to go. So yeah, that's our future planning. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to go do dishes. Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12 starts on Monday. 6-hour streams at 3 p.m. Eastern. Probably. And I will have bingo cards by then. I'll give you the sites and everything once we get there, I promise. Thank you again. I will see you again on Monday for another stream. Bye, everybody.